Hello YouTubers, so this is another video on the clock program I have running here. If you saw the other video, the cable distribution system, this is on channel 17, digital channel 17.8. And what you see here is you're seeing, well, this is a video file that I created in Windows Live Movie Maker of just text rolling up. And then this clock is just another program running off to the side of it. And fun fact about this clock, those of you that are mess around with old operating systems such as Windows 3.1, well, this clock program is from Windows 3.1. And it's running on a Lenovo tiny PC with a Windows 10 32-bit version installed, or x86. This will directly run on an x86 version of Windows 10, no problems. But if you're trying to run this on Windows 11, good luck, because there's no such thing as x86 version of Windows 11 anymore. But this program is running 24/7, 365 days a year. And I haven't had an issue ever since I've got this going 2 months ago. It's been working great. And I just stretched the Windows 3.1, the clock.exe window out to stretch it out. Okay guys, so I'll explain to you the brief history of this clock channel and why I have it going over here on all these TVs. And I'll show you more sets running this, but at my old elementary school, many years back when I was there, as a student, of course, and a kid, but in the library there used to be this computer that ran Windows 2000, but they would run this program. I think it was called Video Bulletin Board, and it had a picture of some kind of pterodactyl. I'm still trying to find that program, but I'll put some pictures in the video of TVs that had the clock channel going in the classrooms. It looked very similar to this. Had a clock on the left, as you see here, but it would go up, down, in the middle. But you could also change the color of this and the background of this separately. I could technically do it to this, but the problem is this is not software. This is a video file I have repeating in VLC thousands and thousands of times a second, I'm sure, during the day. And then this is just a program, like I said, Windows 3.1 clock.exe running on top of this window here. They are separate from each other, but as you can see, it goes through here. Even it goes to this TV you see here, this very modern LG TV, which, by the way, I brought it from Mexico, brand new. So this was made for the Mexican market. This is not made for the US market. And even this gives you a clue. Aerial connection, as the Brits like to call it. This is the most modern TV that's going on this. Here is this RCA prison TV. This is a prisoner's set, all clear. And believe it or not, this set has a digital tuner, and it even picks up this channel just fine. Doesn't look that bad on here. And then here's another CRT TV. But except this one is an analog only TV, so I have it going through this iView converter box. So this is channel 17.1. As you can see, you go to the IP channels on this 17.1. It broadcasts through this little modulator. This top one here is what's responsible for that channel. And then and this is the tiny PC here. This one's the one that this program and everything is running on. This tiny Think Center PC. That's the brains. And how I control this, so you see I only have one keyboard, mouse, and then a monitor set here. How I control this is through the network. I have my own network and everything in here, my own router. So I statically assign IP addresses and all that. and reserved them on the router. So every time this computer gets shut off or restarted or whatever, it will always have the same address no matter what. And there's these two windows here. This one is for that computer, and this one is for that computer. So I'm basically using, this is like a program that a school would use to kind of keep track of what students are doing on the laptops and whatnot. This is the same thing, except I'm using it to actually control the computers. So there's this, all monitors, so one. So yeah, there's this. All monitors, so you can see what's going on. I could remote control, I could control what's going on the computer. But I'm not gonna, I don't want to disturb this, so I'll just let it be. And to close, you just close it out. And then the text you see here, I use good old Windows Live Movie Maker. So Windows Live Movie Maker. I just use this program to generate the text you see here. And I save it as just a video file and then have it play on repeat hundreds and hundreds of times. Now this Hello Kitty set you see here, yeah, I know this is a bit cheesy, but I am trying to sell this set, but for now nobody has shown any interest, so I just put this set into service. And the reason for this set being here is I can see what's going on when I'm working with the Net Employee Pro. That's the application to control the computer, or you could call it Visions, like the program schools like to use, Visions. And I need to see in real time, like every time this computer needs to restart for whatever reason, or I need to like do maintenance on it, I could just see what's going on in real time, drag the windows appropriately, and then set it all up. And this set does not overscan. That's one of the reasons why I have this one in, despite of its cheesiness. But like I said, it does not overscan. It shows the full picture. Versus like sets like this, you see how it's all cut out? It's very hard for me to line it up with what I'd say that state. So every set is different. Some overscan. Well, a lot of them overscan, but sets like that and some of the newer Vizio sets, they don't do that. But the older Vizios do that. So yeah, that is the history behind that clock application. Of why I have it going. I've always wanted to have it going. I still want to find the real thing, which like I said, I'll put pictures in the video. See, some of you people I have done installs in the past. Again, the program was called Video Bulletin Board with a giant pterodactyl when the program loads. And you could edit the bulletin on the right, and then you have the clock to the left. I'll show you. Even this is going on OLED, LG OLED sets. There's another TV here. This is a Vizio, and it looks. This one doesn't overscan. It's perfect. Just a simple video bulletin board. This is in another room. Now here's this set. Now this one is a very modern. I believe this LG TV was made in October of last year. And these TV remotes are difficult to use. I'm trying to put it to live TV. There we go. So this is an LG OLED. I gotta put up channel 17. And you see, he wrote pretty good in here. Now the text, for some reason, it like scrolls a little bit more realistic on the sets. But again, this one has that overscan issue too. Seems to be an LG thing. But it looks pretty good. But this is not the biggest set there is. There's another big set. So I'll put it back on 12 so my sister doesn't get mad that I changed it. I put it on Peacock for her.
Yeah, behind the brick wall. Each one.
See, it works good on there. And then here, now you see the security camera channel, but I could just change it to channel 17. So let me do that real quick. And yes, I could change these TVs with one remote. Ooh, I passed it. So here's an old Vizio, which, believe it or not, I changed both of these sets using this modern remote. Yeah, they use the same remote code, but this Vizio TV, it's a smart Vizio TV, even though I don't use it for that purpose. I got it for dirt cheap out in the States, so, and I just, ever since then, I've been using this little setting here. All I use it is for this when I'm working in here. And again, this one doesn't have that overscanning issue. This one is like picture perfect. 99% of the time, this TV is on this channel you see. And this was just some other random set that I have out on this stand. This TV was made in like 2009. Late 2009, about the same era as that first TV you saw in the other garage. But it picks up this channel well. You can see the clock channel works pretty good. Channels, digital channel 17.1. So yeah. Windows 3.1 clock gets to live on. Now that set there, that's the biggest one. I believe it's like a 74 inch or 75, something like that. And then put it on cable. This is an OLED TV that you see this on. Every TV in this house gets this connected to the cable. See, even Windows 3.1 clock. Seen on a modern OLED set. And again, the text on this scrolls real, like kind of realistic. It's not as sluggish like most sets are, like display it as. This one, it scrolls very smooth for some, I don't know. See? Now, I don't want to leave it on this channel for too long because, again, this is an OLED TV. This would not be good to leave it on this set for crazy long, for a while, I should say. Long periods of time. So I'll put it back there. And then we have another set here. The security camera TV that my parents like to use it as. This also gets 17. The clock channel. This is a Philips. Let's see, even my program works. And then there's another TV in that room, but I'm not going to go in there. So, did another Vizio, and it also picks this up. It's like a 64-inch Vizio. Works pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the clock channel application I have going here. Display on channel 17.1.